Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about, something everybody keeps on asking me. It comes up a lot, so it's something that I always need to talk about. So, why I don't shift my films. Now, film shifting is a craft. That is true. It is a craft that either one's good at or one's not good at. Now, of course, there are a lot of film shifting tools out there that go by many names, and all these names are all pretty much all learned words, but some of the big name known ones that everybody likes to work with is Microsoft Windows Movie Maker, Apple's Macintosh iMovie, Cyberlink Power Director, Final Cut, Mackie Cam, Sony Vegas, and Shure ArcSoft Video Processor, ArcSoft Webcam Companion, and he's in the YouTube one. Now, the hang up to all of these film shifting tools is that there are no books, no sheets, nothing that tells you what does nothing. So you just go into it and you fuck one of your films up because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what does nothing. You gotta learn from mistakes and mishaps, unless you actually go to a store and you go to a shop and then you buy the ring, and then you get the book and everything. It comes along with it and the updates and all that. And then you still might not know how anything works. So most of these folks out here, they probably make a film they don't give two shits about, just to besmirch it, so they can learn, oh, this does that. And then when they get really good at it, then they go around and start doing it. Yeah, it's a craft, but it's also a pick. And I never did it, because they never worked the way they said they would work. And yes, I used to have Microsoft Windows Movie Maker when I had Microsoft Windows XP, Microsoft Windows Vista, and even I was doing Microsoft Windows 7 and Microsoft Windows 8.1 and Microsoft Windows 10. And they never did what they were supposed to do. Never could get them to do what they were supposed to do. And at one point I had Cyberlink Power Director, and then I had ArcSoft Video Processor, ArcSoft Webcam Companion. But there's always going to be someone who used to say, oh, shifting is your friend. Well, it's not. At least not to me. It's a foe to me. And the only ones that would ever say that would be the haters out there that would always have to say something like, oh, Jordan, shifting is your friend. No, it's not. Shifting is my foe. It's not my friend. Might be your friend, but it's a foe to me. And they wouldn't want to hear that. Oh, no. Look, Jordan, if you want to win me over and you want to make me stop saying shit about your films, all you got to do is then shift your films. Yeah, that was another dumb thing they used to say. See, if someone doesn't like what you do, shifting it up and making shifts to it isn't going to shift their mind on it. Once they got their mind made up, that's it. This whole thing about, oh, I don't like lifelike, anything that, I don't like anything that's lifelike. Oh no, I don't like that. So I know there's a lot of folks out there who shift their films out, and that's their own pick, and good for them. And how many times or how many films did they have to fuck up before they got it right? I don't know. Well, here's my thing. They never did what they said they would do. They would besmirch my film. That's what they would do. They would besmirch my film, never cut anything out, never brought anything back together. If you wanted to put a name or make it bright or dark, yeah, I'd do all that for you. But the haters used to always claim that, oh, shifting is your friend. No, shifting is a foe. Might be a friend to you, it's a foe to me. And I know there's some folks out there that don't like true life. They don't like anything that's lifelike in their films. So they act, so they act like they take it. So they act like you got to do this. Like they think that if you do it, they're gonna get mad at you anyway and find something and seek something else they don't like about your film. So it's not gonna work. So you like to shift your films out. Good for you. But I don't have to. There's no law or oversight that says I have to do this. And it's like if I do all this, you're still going to hate my films at the end of the day because you'll just seek something else you don't like. You know? And I know some of you folks out there are going to say, oh, it works for me. Yeah. Well, what you're not going to tell me is like how many films you had to fuck up before you got it right. Sure, I don't want to say that, and I'm sad for saying that, but that's the truth. You're just going to show me the skill you learned or the craft you learned afterward. You're after the fault. You're not going to tell me, oh, I took this film and I fucked it up. Then it got besmirched. And then I had to take this. It took me about 2 weeks or 2 months. You're not going to say any of that. At least not any of the haters out there. But the point is that they're hard to use. They don't do what they're supposed to do. And I'm not going to go through and make a fit and do all that. No, I'm not. If someone doesn't like someone on not shifting out their films, well, they can go watch some other film that has all that stuff in it. And that's why I don't shift my films out. Never did, never will. And as soon as you fit, and some of you folks think, oh, yeah, well, putting a film on stilt isn't the same thing, and we all know that. Plus, I can't do it on this one anyway. So it is what it is. Shifting is a foe. It has always been a foe. It's never did it never did for me what it was going to do for others. It is what it is. I'm Jordan. I didn't do that. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.